The Literature of the Absurd Part 1, When Existence Loses Its Meaning, a detailed definition. The literature of the absurd, most commonly known as the theatre of the absurd, is a literary and artistic movement that emerged primarily in European theatre following the Second World War. Specifically in the 1950s, the term was coined by the English critic Martin Esslin in his 1961 book, The Theatre of the Absurd. The essence of this literature is the depiction of the human condition in a universe devoid of meaning, purpose, and certainty. It expresses the existential anxiety and sense of disorientation that gripped the post-war generation, which had witnessed unprecedented destruction and the collapse of traditional religious, moral, and social values. In the world of the absurd, human actions seem futile, communication is nearly impossible, and language itself is incapable of expressing the reality of the human experience. The term absurd here does not necessarily mean comical or funny. Rather, it is a philosophical term referring to the conflict between humanity's innate search for meaning and purpose in life, and the silent, cold indifference of the universe to this search. Intellectual roots. The theatre of the absurd emerged from a fertile philosophical and artistic ground, influenced by several preceding and contemporary movements. Its most significant roots are: 1. Existentialist philosophy. The French philosopher Albert Camus is considered the spiritual father of the concept of the absurd. In his book The Myth of Sisyphus, Camus posits that life is absurd due to the absence of a grand purpose. Yet he calls for a rebellion against this absurdity by living life with passion and full awareness of its meaninglessness. The ideas of Jean-Paul Sartre on absolute freedom and individual responsibility also contributed to shaping this movement. 2. The World Wars. The two world wars, with the devastation and death of millions they left behind, instilled a deep sense of shock and futility. The 19th century ideals of progress and rationality seemed to be illusions that crumbled in the face of human brutality, leading to a loss of faith in existing intellectual and political systems.